Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the This is Therapy podcast. Today we're back home. I had graduations yesterday, so I went ahead and came back home. And my sister's in town from Nigeria. So I was like, you know what? How many times do you get someone overseas? You know, superstar. Hey, you know that's how I'm big. I have people coming outside the globe just to see me walk the stage. I'm basically a celebrity. How many people really come across the globe to watch someone? I don't ever think. Does 21 Savage, Future, no? People ain't come from Africa to watch them sing. I'm just saying. They listen to them, but they ain't coming across the globe buying plane tickets, bro, you know. But yeah, this is team on horn.
Okay, let's just keep going. You're so annoying.
Oh, no, wrong one. I'm hella funny in this bitch. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Gladys. I'm his older sister, and I came back for his graduation. I have a YouTube channel, King Goko. I haven't posted in like a couple of months, but new content is coming in, so subscribe. And yeah, I'm very excited to be here, and I'm wondering what we're going to talk about.
We're actually going to talk about your YouTube channel. So, when did you first start YouTube?
That's a good question. Hold on.
Because, like, whenever you first started it, I remember you always told me, like, share it, but I wasn't big on YouTube, so I was like, what is this? And I feel like as I got into podcasts recently, I want to say, like, you know how, like, when you get into a sport, you have to respect the people that started it?
Yeah.
So I was, like, looking at, like, older videos. I'm just, like, I realized a lot of people have been on this since, like, before the 2000 teens.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, Gladys was really on, like, the forefront of YouTube.
This was 5 years ago.
That's 5 years before. I was on YouTube until, at least for me, I didn't really.
5 years ago.
I didn't start like actually getting on YouTube consistently until like my sophomore year, 2 years ago, pretty much. Sophomore year of college. No. Like I knew music on YouTube and stuff like that, but I didn't know people post vlogs, podcasts, like shit like that. I only knew music videos. Oh. So yeah, I thought only like celebrities use it. So I was like, whenever you first started like posting stuff, I'm just like, is she gonna make music? That's instantly. I just assumed you're making music. And then when you're doing vlogs, I'm like, why is she doing vlogs? No one does it on YouTube.
Oh no. So I started YouTube 5 years ago. Started YouTube 5 years ago. My last video was about a year ago, honestly. And YouTube is fun, I guess. I mean, it's YouTube.
What made you start it?
Because everyone was like, you should start a YouTube channel. You're so funny. And then we like your style and blah, blah, blah. And yada, 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 yada. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? First of all, I actually want to start a YouTube channel. Like, hide cameras around the house and just, like, record our family because we are hella funny. Y'all don't see half of it. And, we would be making good money, dude.
Nah, I always say I need a camera rolling with me 24/7.
Like, we will make good money.
And I feel like it's not even like, if we were to do it, it wouldn't be, like, I feel like a lot of people start to get, like, generic and, like, script, and they're not just doing it off the flow.
No, we don't have sense in this house.
And, like, obviously, a lot of it would have to be clipped out, because, like, sometimes we're just regular people just in our room, just chilling.
Yeah.
But, like, whenever, like, we're in the living room, or, like, there's just a bunch of people, too many of us in one area, that's like, dude, there should not be more than 2 Okwuolisas in any room, to be honest.
Facts.
That's, like, legit. Like, right now, we're calm, because there's 2 of us. Like Blessing, grandma, or mom, or dad coming here.
Or Blessing.
It's just chaos from there.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, yeah. So I wanted to do like a family YouTube channel page and just hide cameras around the house. Obviously, like you said, edit some things out, bleep some things out. Yeah. But I was like, that's just too much. And I'm not really trying to do all that. So I didn't do that. But my YouTube channel was basically just like fashion, little sit-in talks, like little chit-chats, challenges and pranks and stuff like that. But then I just stopped.
Why?
I was in school. Okay, no, that's the excuse I used. I wasn't in school. I don't know. I was at that time of my life, I was overwhelmed. Like, I guess 2 years after the year. So I stopped a year ago. 2 years before that it was like mentally I was overwhelmed with so much stuff going on and like all this other stuff. So it was just like, I need a break. And then I'm that kind of person. Once I get overwhelmed, I shut everything down. Like I don't process well. So I was just like, mentally, I need to get myself okay in the head before I start like deciding to keep going. And like, I don't know, a lot of people like my my YouTube channels, like my try on hauls and stuff like that. I've had some people ask me like, hey, come back on, you're funny and you really give like, you know, honest reviews and, you know, yourself. So I'm thinking about jumping back on it, but you know, moving to Nigeria and whatnot, NEPA, light issues, heat, people all, there's no such thing as privacy. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that as I'm still there. But I don't know, YouTube is fun. YouTube is fun. I feel like everyone should do it, to jump into YouTube knowing that, you know, this is what you really want to do. Because it's all fun and games until you start editing.
Oh,
it's all fun and games until you start editing. Once the editing come by, you're like, so why did I start this again?
Yeah, bro. Like that's
what's going on? I'm supposed to clip this and clip that and then do this and then have a little swirl in, and it's all fun and games until you start editing. Editing is probably the most boring and
time consuming.
Days of staying up to 5 a.m. just to edit a stupid clip. It's just so, okay, there goes the third Okwuolisa being stupid. So, yeah, but like I said, I can't believe I just put my last name out on social media. But, yeah, I don't know. YouTube it's pretty fun. It's pretty chill.
No, I really feel you on that editing. That's how to get a new laptop. Because at first I told Blessing this, I had the MacBook Air. And I already had that for a few years. And I was already editing like little clips on like TikTok and like Instagram. And then whenever I try to like put my first podcast on it, it pretty much just shut down my laptop. Like the fan was going crazy. The fan was going crazy.
Yeah.
And then like while I was downloading, I tried to do homework, and then like my laptop just turned off. I was like, fuck.
Wait, so what laptop do you have now?
I have the Mac Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one runs beautiful. Every once in a while, I still have to, because sometimes I don't like putting stuff on my hard drive, so I just leave it on my desktop, and then that adds up really quick. So I learned as long as I don't like keep anything too heavy on my computer and just put it on my hard drive, it's pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
But
that's what I do.
Editing, yeah. I remember the first time I edited, I was just like,
what do you use?
I recently just got Final Cut Pro. And I got the student discount, so it came with like Final Cut Pro.
You still got iMovie in there.
Well, iMovie comes with a laptop.
Yeah.
It came with Final Cut Pro Compressor. Compressor's a lifesaver.
What's that?
It pretty much
See, I got the same thing. I don't even have that shit.
Compressor, it compresses it whatever you want. So like I put my podcast on Apple Music and Spotify, and it has to be MP3.
Oh,
so whenever
okay.
it just automatically puts in MP3, automatically puts it in 4K or 1050p HD, whatever I want. I just click it, compress it to that type of thing.
Oh.
And then there's
Gladys compressor.
I had a YouTube. Everything I do is YouTube. YouTube University. I'll always remember, because that's how I learned how to edit. That's how I learned how the compressor. There's 3 more things came with. They came with motions and 2 other stuff. One of them I know I'm not going to really use, because one of them's really just for music. I mean, I'm still going to look into it, see if I can find a way to use it. But yeah, I just still need to look at those 3 other things to see if it can really benefit me. But the Final Cut Pro, I like it. It's really smooth. It's kind of like, it's a higher class editing software, but I feel like it's very basic to use. If you ever use iMovies, it's like iMovies, but like first class.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. But you said 2 years. You're going through stuff, a lot of mental stuff. Like, what were you going through? Was this during college or post college?
You trying to get all in my business or something?
Yeah, this is therapy. What you think?
Yeah, y'all ain't my therapist. So it's just like, you know, growing up. Okay, so growing up, you feel like you got to accomplish so many things, and you feel like time is running out. Time ain't going. I mean, well, time is running out, but you still have a lot of time left, and to go and whatnot. So like that, and then being like the eldest, and then like just having African parents, bro.
Nigerian.
Being in like a whole African Nigerian community, it's just like, bro. Like for me, you know, everyone does nursing and blah 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 blah. Nursing. If y'all know Nigerians, Africans, it's either your
engineer,
accountant, engineer, doctor, nurse,
lawyer,
and
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you do. So like since I'm outside of that box, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, ugh, now I feel like I have to do 10 times more just to make sure I like, you know, fit in and this and make sure that, you know, they recognize me as doing something like what I'm doing is very successful too. So like, I don't know. And then I snapped out of it. I was like, can I cuss?
Yeah.
I don't give an F word. I don't know who's watching this, but I was like, I really don't care. It's my life. I'm gonna do me and I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be good at it and I'm finna make bank. So that's it, really. It was just self-doubt. A little bit of depression here and there, you know, and shame. And that's usually that's it. A little bit of anxiety.
How old were you at this time?
I don't remember.
How long ago was it?
3 years ago.
So like 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, 25-ish, 25, 26. Because you're 29 right now.
You don't have to put my age out there.
You're 30. That's not even an old age.
Okay, can we relax? Thank you.
That's not even a bad age.
I understand. But I don't look like my age, though.
And you look 40.
So anyways, like we were saying, right? Yeah, that's basically what it was. I mean, yeah, but then things started getting better. Started doing me, and I just really haven't gone back on YouTube because it's the editing, man.
That's really what stopped.
I have lots of videos though. I have videos in my hard drives and stuff, but I'm just like
the editing.
And then I'm such a perfectionist.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Like,
so I'm trying to like bring that down a notch because like old videos back then, I was like, oh, I'm not like that anymore. Oh, but then this is not good. I want to redo that and then do this and then. And I'm like, Gladys, edit the damn thing and post it. They don't really care.
They just want. Sure I started this. Huh? I did. I thought I did start that.
I'm like, they don't really care, and I mean, just do what you gotta do, and then, funny enough, anyone wants to start YouTube or a podcast or whatever you want to do, just do it. Like Nike said, just do it. Nike, hi. Just do it, and as time goes, you improve, you start catching up on things, editing does become faster. Like, as much as I complain about editing, when I was like doing YouTube, when I was on YouTube like consistently just going, editing got so much faster. And like you realize, and then as you record, you be like, okay, I shouldn't do this because I always edit this thing out and whatnot. So as time goes, you get better. So like, that's what I have to tell myself. So, you know, like I said, content is coming out. So, and then record ahead of time.
No, yeah, facts. That was one of my biggest things. I will record like a podcast the day before I want to post it. Yeah.
Why?
Because I just hated myself, apparently.
Everyone does that. I tried that, and yeah, I would say the video was coming out on Tuesday. That shit didn't come out till 2 weeks later.
Exactly. I was just like, that was my biggest thing. And like, you know, you have to be consistent on YouTube. So like now, like this video won't come out till Thursday. And it's Sunday, so I'm probably going to spend the whole week just editing. And like, I have a video I wanted to post Tuesday. I started editing last Thursday.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just like, I was trying to keep a mental note of when I want to post. I'm like, all right, I can't record no later than Tuesday if I want to post Thursday. Because if I record Tuesday, I could just do an all-nighter. It would suck, but it's better than nothing. Okay. But I refuse to do the record Wednesday, stay up all night, post on Thursday, because I don't like editing at night because I start falling asleep. I start getting a little lazy. I like
daytime.
I usually edit between 12 to 3 the middle of the day because that's when I feel like I have the most energy.
Oh yeah, and then like, you know, try making a calendar for yourself. Make a calendar or having some kind of thing down and an outline of what you want to talk about. Or if you just want to be raw and fresh and just, you know, you get what you get. That's the kind of thing I'm doing. Then that's your thing. People are going to come to you for that. But like, I'm getting in the habit of like, I'll write certain down like, okay, I want to post every Thursday. So before I start putting things out, I'm probably gonna have a month worth of content on. So when people think I'm in Jamaica, honey, I'm in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really want to you never want people to know like your move anyway. So everything's I'm a low key person, so I never like people knowing what I'm doing. Sorry, I cuss a lot, but I never like people knowing what I'm doing. So I don't know. It's a lot of what should I say? You just got to be organized.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it. Don't push yourself too much. Don't overdo it, and just have fun with it. Sometimes, I mean, it's a job. Once you get into it, it becomes a business, a job, but still have fun with it. Like, be serious, but then it's like a casual thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like how we dress casually, like business casual. That's how I see YouTube, business casual. Like, it's business, but I'm still going to be casual. Like, I'm still going to be me about it. So, yeah. So just don't overdo it.
Because at the end of the day, people came to you because of your humor, your personality.
Yeah.
So once you start, like, obviously brand deals comes.
Yeah.
You still shouldn't let them try to change it. No. If worst case scenario, they'll be like, can you not use these certain cuss words? I'm like, all right, I can do that.
Yeah.
Like, recently, our first few podcasts, we always said the N word. Just because that's just our language. So I was like, you know what? Moving forward, I was like, let's cut that out.
Yeah.
Cussing, I can, most people don't care.
Yeah.
But I was like, the N word, that's still like in our time.
Yeah.
They're all like, I'm like, especially if I want to get brand deals, I'm like, let's just go ahead and cut that out. But cussing, that'd be hard. Because like you said, we cuss a lot.
I mean, what's that guy that cusses a lot again?
Jerry V.
Yes. So like, if that's your brand, if that's what you want to do, just
the
spit
right
facts.
People will come to you.
Yeah, and just make sure what you're saying is something that people want to hear and stuff like that. And it's cool. I mean, I cuss a lot, but I try to bring it down a notch, just because like personal reasons and like we're growing up, we're all maturing. So it's like Gary V, that's just him, okay? Yeah. And we all can't be like him. I feel like he was lucky, but I love Gary V. But yeah, just do you, man, but respectfully. Respectfully,
absolutely.
And yeah, cut down on the N word.
No, yeah. So growing up, you mentioned you're the oldest sister. Obviously, I know that they don't. So how was it being the oldest child?
Annoying.
Why are you looking at me?
Because
I was the easiest. Compared to Blessing, who was easier? How?
Anyways, what I'm going to say is, it was okay. I mean, it was fun, but it was annoying because it's like, oh, watch your siblings. I'm like, damn, they can take care of themselves. I'm a kid too. But as time, you
hear that a lot.
Yeah. As time gets older, you're just like, as time goes, it's just like, you're just like, oh, they're my little ones. Like, it's whatever. It's okay. Like, I don't know what to say. It's being an older sibling. The younger ones always get what they want, and that's it.
Cap.
No, you get away with a lot of shit.
Whenever I was little, I feel like now.
And now, relax.
I feel like now.
Now, okay, wait. You get away with some things you want, a lot of things you want, but like since being the oldest, I feel like the oldest too. Usually, like, what should I say? Usually, like, we're like the trials, we're like the testers. There's a lot of shit we did, and they didn't catch on until like blessed time. And then when it got to you, they're like, no, because I'll go and this one tried it, and now you just So, I mean, it was fun. We had our good times. We had our annoying times when we fought, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
What would you say was the best part and the worst part? One best part of being the oldest and one was the worst.
Sorry, y'all. It's the time difference. Best time. Jet lag is a bitch. Sorry, I just told you to stop cussing, but damn. Best time or worst time? Best time would be like, when we just play around, because we're all goofy and stuff like that. So when we just do stupid stuff, it's just like you're never really alone. Like you just have your annoying siblings that are always there. Worst time is when you and Blessing would always fight, and I always have to come and separate you guys. Well, I'm like, go ahead and separate your brothers and sisters. I'm like, let them beat each other up. That's what I used to say. I was like, sure, let them kill each other over there. Like, who gives the damn? But that would be like the most annoying time. Or when I want to go places, and mom was like, "Who's gonna watch your little siblings?" I'm like, themselves.
How old were we?
I don't know. This was way when we're all younger. You know what I'm saying? Like younger.
Oh, okay.
If I want to go, if I wanted to go spend the night at my friend's house, mom would be like, "Oh, I have to go to a party." I'm like, "You're leaving me to watch two kids. Why can't they watch themselves?" You know? Why are you looking around? Oh, no. And that would be it, really. But I don't really have like a. Excuse me. I don't really have like a horrible time. It was just like those little
annoyance.
Stuff. Yeah.
Little annoyance.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is me and Bless were actually pretty good siblings.
Yeah, I mean, y'all had your annoying moments.
Wow.
Like taking my shit, coming to my room and
First
stuff
of all,
like that.
what girl stuff would I take? That was Blessing.
No, you still came to me and be like, "Gladys, can I?"
I don't sound like that. I don't talk like that.
Yeah. Gladys. I'll be like, "What?" Mom's saying, I'm like, "Oh, shit." I'm like, "All right, whatever." But, I mean, y'all don't really do much. Y'all are pretty chill.
I will say whenever I was very little, like up until high school, I was a very big mama's boy. So
you still are.
Not as bad.
No, you're not.
But like, if I wanted something, I was just like, "Mom said."
We would always ask you.
Yeah.
We would be like, or if we want something, we're like, "Samuel, go and ask mom."
I'm like, "I don't want that."
I'm like, "That's not the point." Go and ask her if we can have this. He's like, "Okay, mommy, can I have that?" I remember one day you're like, "Mommy, oh God, also saying." I was like, "No, stupid. You're supposed to say, 'Can I have?'" But I mean, we always used you for everything, and then as time, went by, and then y'all turned it on me. It was never Blessing. We never asked. Ask mom for anything.
And the thing is, Blessing probably did it the smartest way. She probably asked both of us to go do it.
Yeah.
And then she would for sure do. Or if it was like money, like what she said in the car, she'll ask both parents for money, and they'll get con artists, bro. That's how I said. That's how I feel like. Younger, I probably did get the best of both worlds. Mm-hmm. Older, y'all are reaping the benefits way more. Because I didn't even know we could ask dad and mom for money. I usually don't unless it's like very, very like if I don't put gas in my tank or if I don't get this oil change, my car's gonna explode.
Yeah.
And I'll ask for, if I have $20, I'll ask for $40, and I'll just use all my money. And then whenever I heard Blessing was like, "No, yeah, I just use both of them, or I just take their credit card to go get gas," I'm like, if we can do that.
Blessing's a con artist.
I was like, we that's legal. We could do that.
My allergies are kicking in. But Blessing is just a robber.
Not for finesser.
Like, remember those books she used to read back in the day? We can't say them out, but the girl she's a.
I mean, she's good at her art. Can't hate it.
Not at all. Not at all. We're not saying my sister goes out and just like steals and stuff like that. But she knows how to get what she wants, man, from people. I'll tell you that. She
should write a book.
She should.
I'll read it.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why?
I'll just listen to audio.
Same difference.
As I'm washing and doing things.
Same difference.
Because if I was reading, I would look very creepy. Just picture me in my apartment, glass window, and I'm like reading a book. Because I'm like, I remember that shit. People are like, "Bro, why she laughing so hard reading that damn book?" But, yeah.
All right. And I had another question. Oh, parents. So I asked Blessing this too. Mm-hmm. What were 3 things you learned from mom and dad, good or bad?
Never trust anybody.
Really?
Yeah. Mom told me that when I was young. She was like, "Never trust anybody, including me." I was like,
"Really? Damn."
I was like, "But you're my mom." Yeah. What do you mean? Are you gonna kill me? She was like, "No, I'm just saying, like, never trust anyone. Like, we're all human beings. Something might pop off, and obviously trust mom and dad. But like, she's just saying, that always be yourself. Don't look at everybody else. But I mean, they tell you that, and then it's like the society. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's some major things.
Don't trust nobody. Be yourself.
Like, be yourself, love yourself, be confident, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and then just always share love. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's it. I mean, be polite. Go out there, be polite with people. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a stuck up.
Absolutely.
B-word. Be humble.
Absolutely.
Basically.
So your transition to Nigeria, how's that been?
It's horrible. It was horrible. It has its ups and downs. But, like, yeah. It's just, yeah. Going there for vacation is totally different than, like, I'm about to live there for, like, a year or two. You know what I mean? Like, when we go there for holiday, it's, like, 1 or 2 months. You know? You know what I just realized? We're the only people that do that.
What?
Like, Africans. Like, when we go to Africa, we'll be there for, like, a month. Normal people, they're like, oh, I'm going on vacation 2 weeks. I don't think I've had, well, I have had 2 week vacation, but I see it as a waste of time nowadays. So I'm like, damn, 2 weeks? I can't relax in 2 weeks. I need a whole month to relax. You know? Because I'm so used to going to Nigeria and I spend like a whole month and I'm just like, oh, this is beautiful. Then when I come back, I'm fully relaxed and I'm just like, oh, okay. But when you're like gone for 2 weeks, it's like, oh, now I gotta go back to work. But, you know, it's okay. The people, you got to get used to the people, them being nosy. No one knows how to mind their damn business. Everyone wants you to kiss ass, which I don't know how to do. So they most likely think I'm rude, arrogant, no respect, which is fine with me. I can care less. The food, you're going to have to get some getting used to that. Not really, just because it's 2 different kind of things. You know, American food, Nigerian food. You'd be in the toilet for like the first 2 months, 2 weeks, months, depending on how your body system is. Anyways, the driving, the no lights, you know, NEPA and then generator and then fuel scare, everything. The police officers, it's just, it gets a lot of getting used to. But for us, we're prepared for it because you know we went there like every other year until recently. So stuff like that I was a bit used to. It was just like more of the people and everything there. The system there is so much slower.
What system?
The system, like everything together is just slower. As in like, because they don't have constant light and certain structures are not built yet. So it's just like, it's just so much, how do I explain it? Editing here takes like 5 hours, 6 hours. There you're taking like, okay, you say you start editing on Tuesday to post on Thursday, but that's because you're choosing to break it down like that, right? But if you decided to edit everything on Tuesday, you can do it. You can take that one day and do it. Mm-hmm. In Nigeria, it'll take you 2 to 3 days.
Regardless of what you
Not regardless. It's just because I have so many other things I'm doing too at the same time. Mm-hmm. But if I really wanted to sit down and do it, it's like, oh, I'm relaxed, I'm good. And then, boom, they take light. Never takes light. Okay, now I got to go do the generator. Or if I'm recording and everything's all good and boom, they take the light. Now I got to put the gen. How the hell am I going to be recording a video with a big, loud gen? You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of how silent or noise-proof the generator is, you still hear a sound, you know? So it's like recording that and then you're and then you're trying to talk, or you hear the people outside yelling, or people honking their horns. So just like so many other things that surround that. Not saying it's not possible. It's very possible because a lot of people, we have a lot of great YouTubers in Nigeria and Africa in general. But it's just, for me, and because I'm such a perfectionist, it's just like, bruh, can y'all just shut up? And can we just have light for like 1 week? Let me record this, edit it, and post it. Thank you. So like, it's just little things like that, really. And then like your thought process and their thought process is just not the same. It's just little things that after a while you get used to. Try not to let it change you, but you get used to it, and that's about it. And then like safety. Safety's a bitch. Y'all didn't hear that from me.
What has been like what's been the most, not funnest, or like your most the best experience you have so far? I don't know, for like what.
Funny enough, I say all these things about Nigeria and like how all like this that, but yet again, it's like when I go back, I feel like I'm at home.
Really?
Don't get me wrong, I love and miss America.
Yeah, absolutely.
But America's like my other home. But when I go to like Nigeria and stuff like that, maybe it's because like I've lived in America all my life, so I go back, it's just like, it's home. And then the heat comes, I'm like, damn, America. But it feels like you're at home. But the fun, I don't know. I feel like depends where you are too. Yeah. I feel like Abuja has a lot of like fake wannabe ballers, got money, all that shish. I think that's home. And then you go to Lagos where you have the ballers, the middle class, the upperclassmen, the middle classmen, the low class, and it's either everyone is kicking it. Don't get me wrong, they still gonna, there's a little class, yeah. But I don't know. It's just like this person is who they say they are, and Abuja is like this person is not who they say they are. But I mean, just going out and chilling with people and just like seeing their vibe is just. In America, if you're broke, you're broke. You're going to have a mental breakdown. In Nigeria, if you're broke, you're still turning up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either your friends are going to, like, your true friends, and people who truly got your back, be like, let's go. I got your back. I got the table. Hey, turn up. Drink this one. Hennessy, this one. In America, be like, bro, I got bills to pay. You can't really do all that. But you can. But I don't know. Something about, like, going back to Nigeria, it's just, I don't know. If you travel, you know what I'm talking about. It's like there's this feeling you get. Like it's just like you feel free almost. Yeah, you feel free. Not almost. You do feel free. Like I could do whatever I want to do. Not literally, but you feel just free, like at home.
Do you think that's because you grew up in Nigeria for a little bit? Like you were there until you were 6, around that ballpark. Yeah, 6. Then you came to America, and then we always travel back and forth every once in a while. And now that you move over there, do you think all that, like, can you speak Igbo, or do you still?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So do you think coming from that, it's kind of made your transition smoother? Or do you think regardless, just going back there, and it's like trying to accept the culture that you've...
No, I think going there recently, like, as we traveled and whatnot, made it smoother for me. I mean, because it's like, I'm not just going to move there, just randomly. So us traveling, like, back to back, at that point, made it smoother for me. Dad, the family being there and whatnot. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that made it much more easier for me. Compared to those who don't have that opportunity that just, yeah.
And we have family over there, so that helps a lot too. We have a lot of family over there.
So that helps, and yeah. I think that's what.
How many more years do you see yourself in Nigeria?
I gave myself, oh my God, my people are going to kill me when they hear me say this. I gave myself 3 to 4 years.
Really? Why that long? Or
I don't expect
that time.
That's a realistic time for me to like try something and then be like, okay, I did it. It didn't work. All right, cool. I did it. It worked. I have something established here, and I can also go to the States and establish this. So I gave myself that time.
Absolutely.
Not saying I'm gonna stay there for 3 years straight. Like I'm always gonna go back and forth. But yeah. But right now I'm doing NYC. Right now I'm doing NYC, so that takes about a year. Sorry, y'all. It's just podcast stuff.
It does? NYC?
Yeah, it takes
how many
NYC youth service.
How much longer do you have on that?
I leave, I get out September.
Just September?
Yeah. I started last year, September.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought you started it like February, to be honest.
Because I left early. So y'all thought I started then. But by the time you do the application and stuff like that, and the whole processing stuff, I started in September. That's what's up. Yeah.
So what... I know you say you like keeping your stuff low key. If you don't mind sharing, what do you want to start in Nigeria?
Business.
And can we go deeper, or is that it?
That's it.
Her. You say you should be lucky I even said the B word in front of you.
Business. I don't know. I just have this big thing of like putting it out there and then it doesn't come to pass. So I want to do something, and then once I start seeing some things coming out of it, then I'm like, all right, I can speak about it. I don't want to speak about it and not be about it. So it's like, I'd rather just, and then people are like, oh, but you said you were, I didn't do it. I changed my mind, damn it. Shit, leave me alone. But business, that's all you need to know.
Heard.
Unless you're going to invest, and let him know, and then we'll talk about it. But business.
That'd be off camera, though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely. Now, I've come across quite a few people that are like that. That are more like, I'm more just like open. I feel like you're supposed to say it. Like, say it to the universe, so the universe can give it to you.
Well, yeah, I do that in my room to myself. Yeah.
But like, I feel like that's not the universe. Because to me, this is how I think about it. Whenever I want to do something, I'm not saying I'm going to tell a lot of people, because you always got to tell the right people.
Well,
but,
yeah.
But I'm never. But also, I will say, I am very public about my personal life. So that's why I'm more comfortable about saying shit. Like, whenever I started a podcast, I think I posted about it. I was like, should I start a podcast? And I was telling people, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start a podcast. Which goes in with also kind of like branding yourself, letting people know. But I've honestly known since I was little, I'm very comfortable about putting my personal life out on social media. Obviously, there's limits to what I post, but like certain things, like I wrote a book. The book was about a breakup. I have no problem putting that type of thing. But would I tell someone I'm dating someone? That's one thing I'll probably keep. Like certain family things, I'll keep behind closed door, and definitely relationships. I'll keep behind closed door. But pretty much anything else, I've learned that like I have zero problem. Because like I realized even on Snapchat, like in high school, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, I was very active on those. Even now, TikTok. Whenever TikTok gone out, and like a lot of people still think it's stupid, I'm like, new social media, bet. Hopped on it right there, and just started posting like going to track practice, doing like stupid things in my room with my track mates. I said track mate teammates. So I feel like, I don't know, I've just learned that like, and it kind of, I like when people say I can't do it. I feel like your dreams aren't that big unless someone doesn't believe in you. If everyone in your life is like, no, you can do that, that's easy, or blah, 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 I feel like you need to erase it. So like, let's say you went to start a phone case business, and they're like, no, you should do that. You're like, you know what? Let me make my own phone brand. They're like, whoa, calm down. That's when you know you're on something. Because what's the point of doing something that everyone else can do? Be different.
Yeah, but like, put your own style to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're creating your own phone, hopefully it's not the exact same.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can do a phone case and put your own swag to it. And then
oh, no, yeah, 100%. But that's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No,
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like...
And to me, whenever I do that, it's always, I heard this thing, oh, you know how like they say the sky's the limit? They say aim for the stars, because if you miss the stars, you'll end up in the sky. So that's how I always thought about it. So I always think of, let's say working out. I wanted to hit 500 on deadlift, but I never tried that ever. But I was still training my body to do 500. But no matter what else I do, if I never hit 500, every workout is a PR. I'm still getting stronger because I'm not aiming for 450. I'm aiming for 500, and anything below 500 is still progress. So the next time I lift, I'm going to aim for 600. And anything below 600 is still above 500. So it's like progress. So that's why I always aim for the stars. If you miss, you still land in the sky.
Never heard that before, but that's a good one.
No, yeah. I don't know who told me that. Probably a coach, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just a low-key person. I just don't like people in my business.
But then how do you do YouTube then?
That's because I let you into that part of my life.
What if, like, whenever you get bigger, like...
I would choose what you need to know and what you don't need to know, period.
Really?
Yes. There's a lot of YouTubers that do and that's my thing. Like when people watch you on YouTube and whatever the case may be, they feel like they know everything about you. I'm like, honey, you know 1% of what I decide to put on YouTube. And then you edit so many things out. You know what I mean? So you make it look so perfect, but it really isn't. And I don't know. Everything about social media is what someone wants to let you know. Like they let you in just that part of their life, and that's it. That 1%. That's all you get to know. So I mean, if you watch that and you feel like you know me, then
more power.
Kudos to you. But I'm a private person, but I'm not a private person at the same time.
Understandable.
I'm kind of like, the more you look, the less you see. So if you just try not to look so hard,
what?
The more you look, the less you see. So you're being really nosy trying to figure something out where it's literally just right there. You don't have to look too hard. You're actually like, you're missing the point because you're looking so hard. Yeah. Relax. It's not that hard. And I just like going with the flow. Well, somewhat. I'm a very complicated person.
Yeah.
If you get me, you get me. If you don't, you don't, which is fine with me.
I think I might put that on a shirt.
What?
If you get me, you get me. If you don't, that's fine with me.
I be putting some good stuff out there, but no, don't take that.
Nah, bro. You said on this podcast, I own it.
All right, it's cool. I had a shirt before I said it.
Huh?
I already have a shirt before I said it.
You have a shirt that says that?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Okay, I'll have them take a picture in Nigeria so I see.
Okay. If you do it in Nigeria, that's nothing got to do with me. I still have legal rights to make it in America.
No, you don't.
Yeah, glad.
But I don't know. I mean, you like you said. I mean, I tell certain people like this is what I want to do, knowing like they'll probably help me out or advise me and stuff like that. But if you're negative Nancy, then I'm not.
Yeah.
First of all, you're not even in my circle.
Yeah.
But it's just
Just because you don't need that mindset. Because already it's like the quickest way to kill a dream is by telling people about it when it's in infant stage. Yeah. Because the easiest person on this planet to kill is a baby. Yeah. So like your dreams are babies. So like if you tell people too early, they're just like, are you sure? And that starts, even if you're full on board of it, this them saying that kind of like sprinkles negativity, and you're like, damn,
should I do that?
Yeah.
Do I really need to do that? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And then because they haven't done something like that, exactly. They say, but then they already have this. It's gonna make your thing different. Which sometimes when they ask me those kind of questions, I like it because you're like, why do I want to do that? Yeah. But like I said, I choose and pick who I decide to tell stuff to. So yeah.
And by now, usually, this was the first big thing I feel like I did in my life. So this was like whenever I did this,
graduating, going to school, going to college.
See, I don't know why, but I never put that like
me either. I still don't. People have to remind me, but
like I know it's a big deal and it's something that should be celebrated. But like, if I had to list 5 things right now that I've accomplished in my life that I think was very good, graduation wouldn't even be in top 15.
Going to college,
nothing. I told Chris, because Chris got mad at me. He was like, "Why aren't you excited?" I'm like, "This is graduation, bro." And he was like, he told me, he broke it down.
I'm more excited that I'm done with school here.
Yeah, I would say I'm done with school, but not graduation. Yeah. But I just told him, I'm like, school, the only thing I would say school did for me is taught me what I did not want to do. And I guess I understand. It really did. That's like, going to school really taught me that I do not want to, I don't want to go back to school. I wouldn't want to go back to school right now. 2, I don't want to like work for someone. Like my teachers, I felt like I was working for my teachers.
I just don't feel like they teach you shit.
Yeah, it was just.
Sorry. They do teach you something when you go to school. Going to school, you get to learn some things. It helps you critical thinking, it goes your critical thinking process and whatnot. But y'all not teaching me about real life. Exactly. I have to come out and learn that. So I wasted some years in my life when I could have just went to trade school figured out what I really wanted to do it real quick, and boom, I'm done. But I mean, college is good. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's not good. All right, because some people, I mean, if you're trying to be a nurse, you know, all that kind of stuff, cool. Yeah, you need it. But I don't know, man. It's good. Like I said, it's good. It's good because you get to, you know, you're working your brain and whatnot. But I wish they added a little bit more, like teaching people more about like their credit, about financing, about and that's not even being a degree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that should be basics. Credit scores, financing, you know, buying a house or something. I don't know. Taking loans out, going and doing stock or investing in things. Y'all need to teach people those things. Because now it's like when you come out of college, you got to teach yourself that.
Yeah.
And it's for free. Now I'm not paying myself to learn all these things. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah.
I feel like, especially with college, the one thing I did enjoy was the social aspect of it.
Yeah, you get to meet so many people.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling Kate. I was like, honestly, if you don't want to go to school, I would say at least live around a college town for 1 year and just go to like the bars that all the college students do. It's an easy network.
Yeah, but you're going to be seen like a weirdo.
Obviously, I'm not saying if you're like 50. I'm saying like if you wanted to skip college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you just graduated high school and you want to skip college.
Yeah.
Your freshman year that you would go to college that you're skipping, live around the campus. Go to school go to the school your friends are going.
Yeah.
Do stuff like that.
You're right.
Yeah. Not if you're like 60. Hey, UT's down the street.
You're right. You know what I just thought of?
What?
As I'm looking at my feet, FYI, I don't know if y'all can see my legs, but you know how I broke my ankle?
Yeah.
You know, as I was there, you know, there's this big stigma, like hospitals, they're horrible and stuff like that. And Nigeria's really not that bad. Africa's really not that bad. They have a lot of good doctors and shit like that. I mean, I had first one-on-one contact with them on my leg, so I don't know. That was so random. I just thought about that.
What?
Like, everyone says their hospitals are bad and horrible and stuff like that.
You say you had one-on-one contact? What do you mean?
Like, yeah, because a broken leg and I had to do surgery on my leg in 2 places.
Yeah. And
put the whole metal and, yeah.
So you like, what do you mean one-on-one contact? Like you texting him?
I had to deal with it one-on-one with them.
Oh, her.
This is just not a myth kind of thing. It was like, I had an emergency and they had to work on my leg one-on-one.
That's what's up.
So I had a real-life contact with the whole...
medical system over there.
It's not that bad. Don't get me wrong. They have some shitty ass hospitals, but they have some beautiful, hardworking ones too. Wonderful ones too. Shout out to Sita Chris.
Is that your doctor or the hospital?
That's the hospital. That's the hospital. But they do really, really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Good. Was that in Abuja?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
I need to go shopping.
In Abuja or here?
Here.
No. I was like, why you need to go shopping over there?
Nah, like I want to go shopping now. This is me giving him a hint that jet lag is kicking in.
What time is...
I got to get dressed and the whole girly stuff.
I thought you were already dressed. What are you wearing? You're not going to wear that?
Yeah, to go shopping real quick and run my butt back home and get dressed for the dinner.
Oh, yeah, you do have a dinner. Sorry, forgot. I thought you meant just for shopping. All right, before we leave, I always like to ask my guests 2 questions to finish the podcast up. One being, what is one piece of advice you would give? And then 2 being, what have you learned?
Okay, advice. You said give 2 advice or 1?
1 advice, one thing you learned.
Advice is all kind of together, but I'm sure a lot of people have said this before in your shit, but your podcast. But
you do know I'm not gonna edit your face out.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say this is one of those stupid things we do. Be yourself. Figure out who you are as a person without the society and what people have to say. Now, don't get me wrong. When you have your friends and close family friends and, you know, family and whatnot, that you really, you know who your people are. Be yourself. Like, be yourself. Love you for who you are. Don't pay attention to social media too much or society too much, because it's all lies. Okay, it's all lies. Not everything, but most 95% of it is all lies. Everyone there doesn't have a perfect life. We're all struggling. Not like struggling, but we all have our own little issues. Once we turn off this camera, real life hits immediately. And be happy. Be happy. Happiness is free. Be happy. Do whatever makes you happy. Don't listen to what your mama have to say, what your daddy have to say. As long as it's not affecting anyone or harming anyone, yes, be happy. Before you're like, I like killing people. That makes me happy. No, nigga, no, not that. Sorry. But no, don't do that. But I'm just saying, be happy. Be true to yourself. Be happy. Be confident. Let yourself know that you are bad. Okay? Male or female. And yeah, that's really it. Just love yourself. Okay? Love yourself first. And be happy. And then what I've learned, basically what I just told you. Legit, that's it. Be humble, be happy. Just take everything a day at a time. One step at a time. That's it. You're not a failure. Just all those things come together. But just be happy. If you're happy with yourself and you truly love yourself and you learn how to love yourself and you learn, you know, this is who I am. These are my flaws. This is what I can change. It's not what I can change. And when I can't change, I'm accept it and I'm move on with it. If I can change it, change it. Whether that is surgery, whatever the case may be. If you can change it. That's your cup of tea, you know? And if you can't change it, learn how to live with it and move on. Don't dwell on it too much, because there's nothing that's gonna, I mean, it's unchangeable. So you being sad about it's not gonna do nothing. And then just do it. If you have anything to do, just do it. Like, basically what I'm advising y'all is what I've learned. And he already told you how old I am. Don't say it again, because I know you're going to. But that's it, really. I mean, and this is coming from an old person. I'm not that old.
I was like, you swear you're old. I was like,
but compared to my siblings, they make me feel old. So, I mean, that's really it. Just, yeah. I'm telling y'all, once you do these things and you just decide to be happy, and like I said, as long as it's not harming anyone or you're not doing anything crazy out there, you will enjoy the rest of your life. You truly will. And have that, like, I don't give a F attitude. You do, but you don't about a lot of things. You know, just do you, make sure it benefits you in the future, and you're able to make money with it. And you're good. Invest. All these kind of things. Build yourself up. Because the way the world is turning right now with the economy.
Inflation. That's Blessing's favorite word, I realize.
But, yeah, that's basically it, honestly.
Awesome.
For me.
And then what was your social medias?
Oh, King Goko. King_GOCO.
On all of them, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, but I deleted my TikTok. I'm trying to get back on it. So, yeah. But, yeah, everything is King Goko. But if I do change my name, it's going to be Goko. Some Goko's going to be on there. But for right now, it's King Goko.
Awesome sauce. Anything else you'd like to say?
Nothing. Y'all stay blessed. Bye. I got to go shopping.
You heard her. We got to go shopping for me. Let's go.